If I'd put a wager on RCB still being alive and running in the IPL 2 weeks back, I probably wouldn't have been here because I'd have enough money to be on a vacation. I didn't, but boy are they making this tournament even more interesting than it already is. Royal Challengers Bangalore are seeking a 4th win in 5 games, and their next challenge comes from Kings 11 Punjab at the M. Chinnaswamy Stadium in Bengaluru. 3 wins out of 4, yes. Although in the last 2 of those, they did their level best to blow up entirely won contests. Big Andre Russell and bigger MS Dhoni nearly pulled off the impossible in back-to-back games that RCB have featured in, but they're hanging on to catch us for a change and their life in IPL 2019. What's changed? There's one noticeable difference, I'm sure you don't need to be told. Dale Steyn. Yes, he's rolling back the years at the Chinnaswamy 10 years after he last wooed the Bangalore crowds. You look for impact when you rope in the big guns, and one set of numbers alone should showcase the value of the Steyn gun. RCB had picked up 3 wickets in the power play overs during their first 8 matches this season. That's 96 balls per wicket, which isn't acceptable by any standard. 2 games for Steyn, and they've started taking a wicket every 10 balls in the same period. They've been keeping the scoring in check, and you could fit an average T20 score between the difference in their bowling average, 140, coming down to 9.85. While those packed crowds in Bengaluru are loving the sight of Steyn, they might not be that happy to see the return of another RCB hero from the past. Chris Gayle is returning to the ground he made his own through his years with the Royal Challengers. He pelted runs whenever he wanted, however he wanted. He rewrote the record books ever so often. And a remarkable piece of irony, he's hit 300s at this ground, and 2 of them came against Kings 11 Punjab. Gayle isn't going to be the only one getting a reunion in this game, by the way. Half the Punjab batting lineup used to ply their trade at RCB at some point or the other, KL Rahul included. They've also got a good dose of Bangalore boys in the squad, so the subplots are intense in this one. The Kings 11 will feel they're entering such a tantalizing phase in this campaign. 5 wins and 5 losses apiece for them, and you have to credit R. Ashwin's marshalling of what really isn't a very strong lineup, at least on paper. They were in a similar scenario last season too, before blowing up everything with a spate of defeats in the back end. So let's just take a look at who they have waiting for them in the business stretch this time. 2 games on the road for Punjab right now. Tonight's tie followed by a visit to Hyderabad, after which they return home to Mohali for the last 2 games against Kolkata Knight Riders and Chennai Super Kings. RCB's slim qualifying chances will require a win tonight, followed by a win in Delhi, followed by 2 more wins at home against Rajasthan Royals and Sunrisers Hyderabad. Are they going to keep it going? Or are Kings 11 going to say enough? Time to put one team out of the mix going into the final 10 days of league stage action. Keep sharing your thoughts and predictions in the comments section, and stay with Sportskeeda as we roll into crunch time in the IPL.